everybody, thanks for joining me for another session of advice with the Zodiac Twist. The lighting is going to be really off because I have the curtains drawn and they're like dark maroon, but the sun is blazing in my windows, so the color's going to be off for about 3 videos because I'm recording 3 today. So this is, but I don't post them all at the same time. So anyway, yeah, get used to this for 3 videos. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing a personality profile. Now, personality profile is a little different from a birth chart. I've done a lot of birth charts recently, so I'm kind of glad that I have a little bit of a break from a birth chart, even though I'm going to be doing another one. The personality profile is just focusing on the zodiac sign of your sun sign, which encompasses pretty much your overall personality. So that's what we're going to be focusing on today. Is that level? Anyway, I have a crappy tripod. Leave me alone. So yeah, that's what we're going to be focusing on today. So this young lady contacted me last week, actually. And she wanted me to do a personality profile. Her birthday is October 30th. She's a Scorpio. So, I'm going to, say a few things, give you an overview about her as a Scorpio female. Now, there's a lot of layers to any water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But with her specifically, I'm sorry, can't concentrate, a little bit too loud. Okay. But with her specifically, I'm just going to tell you some positive and not so positive traits. So let's just start. For the most part, you're a very private person. You like having your privacy. You're not necessarily secretive, even though people misinterpret your privacy for being secretive, but you're really not. But you definitely know how to keep a secret. If someone confides in you about something, you have no problem keeping your mouth shut, which is why people really like to converse with you, because you're easy to talk to and you know how to hold your tongue, So, that's one of the definite positives about you and just about being a Scorpio in general, is that we're very private people and, we know how to, just mind our own business. But also, it's so funny because a total stranger can tell us their entire life story and not even realize it. And people just open up to us in that way, which is, pretty cool. But, that's something that, all Scorpios have. Now, you're not a phony person. No one can ever, accuse you of being fake or phony. That's just not your personality. Like, you very much are who you are, and you, present yourself in the way that you are. Like, you're kind of withdrawn sometimes, kind of laid back. You don't really make it a point to be too outgoing or too flamboyant, for lack of a better word. You're very much laid back, and people are drawn to you. Like, you're very magnetic. People come to you. You don't go to other people. You don't have to be the center of attention. You don't have to, be the one that's like the loudest in the room or the most obnoxious. You're just like very low key and laid back. That's your thing. You're definitely a realist. You see things for what they are, and you accept things for what they are. But the thing that you don't like is knowing only the surface information of things. Like, you want to know the nuts and bolts and how everything works together. You don't like surface information. You can detect a phony quicker than you can bat an eye, as all Scorpios can. You like to, get down to the heart of the situation. You don't like surface information where you don't know every single thing. But because you are a natural born detective, it's not going to take you long to figure out what's really going on beneath the surface. You're very tenacious and very much a survivalist. Like, no matter what situation or outcome happens, you know how to pick yourself up and dust yourself off and keep going. But sometimes you can be a little bit of emotionally unbalanced for a short amount of time, or for as long as you want to be that way, because that's how you are. Like, you are only depressed for as long as you feel like being depressed or feel like being upset or moody or whatever. I'm sorry, my hair is it's hot in here. I don't feel like to turn on the central air. I just keep messing with myself. Alright, anyway, and you also never forget a favor. Like, if someone does a favor for you or helps you out with a situation, you never forget a good deed, and you never forget it when somebody tries to do something negative towards you or say something negative about you. You never forget. You have an abundant memory, and sometimes you can hold on to grudges forever. So the one thing that I really want to try to convey to you is to try to let some things go. Just pace yourself. If it's 5 years or older, you can let it go. It's okay. Now, I just want to dive into this a little bit more. You can be self-destructive, and that was kind of going back to what I was saying about holding grudges forever. And you also can have a fixated personality. Once you get fixed on something or someone, it can turn into an obsession rather quickly. So I just want to kind of, keep you aware of that. You can be very possessive of those you really love and care about. You're very protective of those you love and care about, family members or friends. You, for the most part, can have a small circle of people, but that's not to say that you can't have a lot of acquaintances or well-wishers or fair-weather friends, but you don't call everybody a friend. So you pick and choose people in your inner circle very carefully, which is always a good thing. You can be quick to anger and quick to forgive and forget, which we already touched on. So you definitely have a temper. But again, that's going back to when you feel like it. When you feel like letting something go, then it's gone. But if you feel like being angry and just holding on to it, then no one or nothing can take you away from that point in time emotionally until you're ready to do it. You're very proud, kind of egotistical. You don't want to do something until you're good and ready to do it. And you can be insensitive when someone is trying to give their opinion and you don't necessarily agree with it. Or no, let me put it another way. You can be incredibly straightforward and blunt, and a lot of people don't know how to take that. Some people will take it extremely well because they like honest and straightforward people, but some look at it like, oh, she's just being a bitch, when that's not the case. You just don't have time for the BS, so you're just going to tell it how it is and keep it moving. So a lot of people absolutely adore you pretty much within the first 10 minutes, or they absolutely detest you because you come on very strong.